Hello and welcome back to KSPN TV Sports Center. I'm your host, Cardin Rudy, followed by my co-host and friend, Michaela Nguyen.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, we are both seniors attending Pacifica High School and are involved in our school's broadcasting program, Try to Talk Live. But for today, we'll be talking about our local football leagues in the community. And in this one, we'll be focusing on the Channel League. Now, before we start, I would like to thank our sponsor, Pizza Man Dan's, for their full support of KSPN TV. Now, let's see the schools that are in the Channel League so far. As you can see, the schools include Buenaventura, Ventura, Oxnard, Royal, Oak Park, and Moore Park. Now let's take a look at last week's results. As you can see, this is the start of playoffs, so these games are very important. And we have Moore Park taking a close win against Kings, 31-28. Oak Park taking another close win against Village Christian, 17-15. And Ventura taking a win against Salesian, 42-31, a relatively good game. Now let's take a look at the standings. For that, the standings have stayed the same as it is league, but once again, it is Ventura with a 5-0 record, Moore Park with a 4-1 record, Oak Park with a 3-2 record, Buena with a 2-3 record, Royal with a 1-4 record, and Oxnard with an 0-5 record, sadly not making the playoffs. And overall, we have Moore Park in first with a 10-1 record, Ventura in second with a 9-2 record, Buena in third with a 4-6 record, Royal in fourth with a 3-7 record, and Oak Park in fifth with a 5-6 record, and Oxnard in last with an 0-10 record this season. Now passing it over to Michaela to tell you about next week's games.
Thank you, Cardin. So again, we're going into the quarterfinals now of playoffs. So we don't have that many teams if they unfortunately lost. But here we have Oak Park taking Taqueets, I believe. Oak Park being 5-6 and Taqueets being 8-3. So this will be a relatively tough game for Oak Park. Then we have Ventura battling it out against Moore Park. Both teams have a record that are relatively close, so it's definitely going to be a good game. I'll pass it back over to Cardin to go ahead and close.
Thank you very much, Michaela, and thank you guys for tuning into KSPN TV Sports Center this week. We hope you will join us for next week's updates on our different football leagues. And if you can, please help us by posting KSPN TV on social media so we can grow into a larger program and branch off into multiple sports. Once again, this has been KSPN TV.